Pagka kayo ay pagbibigyan ng chance na mangarap or tanungin, what would you become 10 years from now? Or dumating na po ba sa ating um, pag-iisip, magiging ano kaya itsura natin 5 years from now or paglipas ng mga taon, ano yung gusto nating maabot? Ano yung gusto nating makamit sa ating buhay paglipas ng mga taon? Kaya ko ito nabanggit sapagkat kinakailangan po na hindi tayo tumigil mangarap. Pangarap na hindi unattainable, kundi pangarap na nais nating maabot para sa family, work, para sa kinabukasan natin. That's why ang ating pag-usapan, the power of vision, na libre naman kasing mangarap at hindi ho imposible na maabot natin ating mga pangarap, lalo ko ito ay sasamahan natin ng sipag, pagtatyaga. If we will really work hard, of course sa biyaya at gabay ng Diyos, hindi ho imposible na maabot natin yung ating pinapangarap. We just need to have the power of vision. Sinabi po ng kasulatan, Proverbs 29:18, where there is no vision, the people perish. But he that keepeth the law, happy is he. So ang tao raw na walang pangitain, hindi na napapahamak ang ating sarili, kundi pati ang ibang tao. Sapagkat sa ating pangarap na maganda para sa kinabukasan, nakasalalay po ang buhay. Lalong-lalo na nating mahal sa buhay, nating pamilya. So tulungan tayo ng Diyos. What would we have achieved after years from now? Again, we will be able to achieve that goal if we have that vision. Pangitain. Vision is a state of being able to see or the ability to plan the future with wisdom. Hindi ko basta ito daydreaming lamang, kundi vision would determine our future. It's the direction we take and the decisions we make. Kasi ang Diyos naglagay sa ating puso ng pangitain. And the Lord gives us a clear picture. Kung ano yung nais niya na ating maabot as we asked Him, and how He wants that vision na marating natin. So yung ating vision should give us purpose, that we will not only exist, but we will live with that vision in mind, that one day I would arrive doon sa nais kong maabot. Of course, sa tulong at biyaya ng Panginoon. So, we can only know our purpose when we know our God. Of course, walang duda, God knows us. But ang tanong ko ngayon do you know God? Ang tao, kilala lang ang Diyos sa isip, sa puso. But we should know Him by heart. Kailangan tayo po ay dumating sa punto na nagsisi ng kasalanan at sinampalatayan natin ang Panginoong Hesus bilang ating Diyos at tagapagligtas. And then we will be able to know His will for us and He will make Himself manifest to us dahil meron tayong ugnayan sa Kanya. Sabi po sa Jeremiah 1:5, bago kita inanyuan sa tiyan, ay nakilala kita at bago ka lumabas sa bahay bata, ay pinapaging banal kita. Inihalal kitang propeta sa mga bansa. It was, of course, a vision for Jeremiah. Because a vision gives us passion. Vision gives us priorities. Yung pangitain ay tinutulungan tayong makafocus sa ating goal. Vision energizes us to work toward them. Vision creates momentum to sustain us. And it describes our priorities. Pagka tayo may pangarap sa ating trabaho, sa ating pamilya, sa ating relationships, even sa ating future, of course, it will keep us on track in achieving them. Hindi natin bibigyan pansin ang pagsasayang ng oras, yung walang kwentang pagtatalo, yung walang tigil na bangayan. We will focus on what are valuable things. Pagka meron tayong vision, we will not dwell in unnecessary talks. Yung walang kwentang inuman, sayangan ng oras, but we will be focused on arriving on that goal. Philippians 3:13, mga kapatid ko, hindi ko pa inaaring inabot, datapat isang bagay ang ginagawa ko, dililimot, sabi ni Paul, ang mga bagay na nasa likuran, tinutumo ang mga bagay na inaharap. Nagtutumulin ako, wika niya sa hangganan, sa kantimpalan ng dakilang pagtawag ng Diyos kay Kristo Jesus. That is what we call vision. It helps us to persevere, to overcome any challenges na dumadaan sa ating harapan. Sa Old Testament, binuksan ng Diyos ang paningin ng servant ni Elijah, enabling him to see victory over circumstances. And when we have that clear vision mula sa Diyos, na lagi nating inaasam, hinihingi, we will be able to accomplish the task. Kapag tayo merong nais maabot sa buhay, sa tulong ng Diyos, you focus on doing that, achieving that goal, you will accomplish that purpose. 2 Kings 16:17. At si Eliseo ay nanalangin at nagsabi, dinadalahin ko sa iyo, Panginoon, na idilat mo ang mata ng aking alipin, ang kanyang mga mata, upang siya ay makakita. Nakakita siya, plain sight, bare eyes. Pero hindi niya nakikita yung dapat niya makita sa kanyang buhay. That's why Elisha prayed for him. At sabi ng Bible, at idinilat ng Panginoon ang mga mata ng binata at siya nakakita. At narito ang bundok ay puno ng mga kabayo at ang mga karo na apoy ay sa palibot ni Eliseo. Ibig sabihin, when a person has that vision, he will see beyond what others cannot see. Kaya nga, makikita natin yung magandang bagay na nakaabang sa atin ahead. Kaya hindi mo sasayangan ng oras mo sa ibang walang kapararakang bagay. In the early 1960s, a man named Walter took his friend, Arthur, sa isang masukal na lugar, sa isang medyo malayo, sa city. Pumasok sila sa mga mapupuno at dawag na lugar, and then at the middle of that bushes and trees, may mga dumadang may ilang kabayo at ilang mga tao sa ilang malilit na bahay. And then sabi ni Walter, labas ka muna tayo, may papakita lang ako sa iyo. And then he told him, Art, time will come. This will be a big place kung saan meron ka makikita mga gusali. People will come and go, pupunta sa lugar na ito. This will be developed. Yung layong ito, nakikita ko na magiging maganda ang future. And so as he explained to Arthur yung kanyang vision, sabi niya, napakasukal, walang kabuhay-buhay dito halos, walang development sa isip niya. At sabi ni Walt sa kanya, if you will handle the main, that portion, and I will handle the main project, makakita ka ng magandang bagay sa lugar na ito in the next 5 years. It will increase in value 100 times over. So, ano palagay mo? Sabi ni Arthur, yeah, tingnan natin. We'll see. Pag-usapan natin. But at the back of his mind, wala siyang interest. Alam niyo, years after, binaliwala nitong si Arthur ang offer ni Walter. Doon mismo nakatayo ang Disney World, kung saan lahat ng tao halos ay nagpupunta ron, pinangarap makarating. Tulungan tayo ng Diyos na magkaroon ng, and by the way, his friend Arthur never thought it would happen. Sa ating buhay ngayon, simpleng tao ka man, I believe every generation produces its own set of people with vision, men and women that push the boundary dun sa imposible, sa mga hindi nakikita ng tao. But they could see beyond what others cannot see. Ang malungkot lang ho, kukunti lang ho ang bilang ng mga ganang tao na may vision. People who lack dreams and vision for their lives, they just simply exist. Helen Keller, if you would Google her name, you would find her the blind composer. She was handicapped. Tinanong siya, is blindness the greatest handicap? Without hesitation, Helen replied, oh no, no. Blindness is not handicap. I think it is worse to have a seeing eyes, but they cannot see. Totoo naman, people can see plainly, but they cannot see what kind of life na maganda para sa kinabukasan. Sinasayang nila kailang oras sa walang kwentang awayan, bangayan, tsatsatan, panggigipit sa kapwa, panlalamang sa kapwa, when in fact there is beyond na pwede lang ma-achieve sa malinis sa paraan. Proverbs 29:18, where there is no vision, the people perish. Literally, where there is no revelation, the people throw off all restraint. Vision is not speaking of daydream. It's not only personal enthusiasm or worldly ambition. It is speaking of something outside of human effort. Vision is what you see by faith mula sa pananaw ng Diyos. Sabi ng isang tao, vision is like hope with a blueprint. A life that is under the influence of a vision is consumed with that vision. The vision will dominate their conversation. It will dictate their companions. It will decide their choices. That's a vision. Lahat ng bagay na kanyang tinatahak ay may kinalaman doon. Joseph of Old Testament could not be discouraged from the vision of becoming a great leader sa kabila ng paghihirap. Nehemiah could not be distracted from the vision of building the walls of Jerusalem. Sabi ni Dr. Charles Swindoll, vision is essential to survival. People are able to survive because they have the vision. It's greater than sight. Vision is deeper than a dream and broader than an idea. Vision encompasses vast vistas outside the realm of predictable, outside the realm of safe and expected. Hindi nakapagtataka, pag ang tao ay walang vision, people perish. So again, what is the purpose or why is it necessary na tayo, mga tao, whether you are in uniform or civilian, why is it necessary to have vision in life? One, vision embraces the invisible. Paano yan? Hebrews 11:27, Moses endured as seeing him who is invisible. Nagtiis si Moses, kahit hindi nakikita ang Diyos, but he was being led by him, nagtagumpay siya, pangunahan ang bayan ng Diyos. And this was said of a man who had been given brief affirmation of God's presence, a fleeting glimpse of God's glory. Hindi masagana ang presensya ng Diyos doon at mabigat ang kanyang kinakaharap, as if he was all alone. Yung sa pag-off ng ilaw sa isang kwarto, while everybody sees darkness, people with vision could still see images. Moses could still see God when the manifestation of His presence seemed to disappear. He has that clear vision mula sa Diyos na siya'y dependent sa Kanya, having a clear vision of God. And the moment a man loses himself in the wonder of God, pag ang tao ay nabulid na mainam sa pangitaing bigay ng Diyos, he will gain the ability to see with the eyes of God. Kamangha-mangang mga bagay Those with such vision are able to perceive lahat ng posible na later nakikita ng tao, kamangha-mangha. The spiritual giants that have drawn our admiration the most throughout the ages ay yung mga tao, they march with confidentiality, with total confidence, I should say, forward, armed, with nothing but a vision mula sa puso nila na bigyan ng Diyos. Abraham left his family and his father's pagan faith to follow the vision of a land. At sabi ng Diyos, I will show you. Elisha left the field and his family. He left his fortune and followed the vision of a prophet. Peter and Andrew left their nets and the vision of being fishers of men. Lahat sila nagtagumpay. Pastor Aidan Rogers said, a vision will enable you at any given moment to forsake all that you are in order to become all that you can be. Yung tao may pangitain are the only ones who could see what everyone will not able to see. They will never be motivated to change the world. But those who are visionaries are the ones who will be able to turn this world upside down. Not only vision embraces the invisible, vision engages the impossible. When Paul was given the call na ipahayag ang ebanghelyo sa mga Gentiles, sa ating mga non-Jewish people, given his reputation, his background, it must have been seems like a very impossible task. Pero sa Acts 26:19, sabi niya, hindi ako nagsuwail sa pangitain ng kalangitan. He never turned his back sa pangitain ng Diyos na binigay sa kanyang puso. God will often order the steps of a man. Ginagabayan niya ang hakbang ng lingkod niya ng mga taong sumusunod sa kanyang hangarin para tuparin ang kanyang vision. Many men faint, intimidated, pagka wala silang vision. If you limit yourself only to those things that kaya lamang maabot ng ating lakas, we will never experience the supernatural intervention of God. But if God is the source of the vision, He will also be the one to sustain the vision. Ibig sabihin, yung pangitain na meron tayo, it can be done. It can be achieved. So itanong natin sa sarili natin, what would you do if you know you could not fail? Kasi nga, what would you do? Pag alam mo, hindi ka papalpak. The things that God will ask us to do are the things He truly could do by Himself. And He will accomplish that through you. So, inaanyahan tayo ng Panginoong Diyos. Humanly impossible, but He will do the miraculous through Him by His power. With God, sabi ng Bible, no such thing as impossible. Thirdly, vision expects the incredible. Hebrews 11:10, umasa si Abraham, look for a city whose builder and maker is God. So, while there was so much uncertainty sa kanyang panahon iyon, Abraham had a concrete vision that saw him through the foggy places. Until a man has faith in the future, he will always lack motivation. Pero kung siya ay may pangitain, panampalataya sa Diyos, he has that vision, andun yung confidence in advance that he will accomplish. The reward of this faith is to see that image brought to life. Yung centurion was convinced na hindi na kailangan punta ni Kristo yung kanyang anak na may sakit. Just by saying words. Sabi ni Jesus, let's go. Punta natin anak mo. Sabi ng centurion, you don't need to go there. Just say the word. I know you can heal him. Just say the word. What a faith. Yung babaeng inaagasan ng dugo for 12 years. Sabi niya, kung mahihipo ko lamang ang laylay na kanyang damit, ako'y gagaling. Finally, Jesus arrived in the area and she tried her best na makalapit doon. Hinipo niya ang kanyang laylayan ng damit and she was healed. Peter was encouraged to step out of the boat and walk on the water. Ibig sabihin, when you see Jesus ahead, you have that vision will be fulfilled. Sabi nitong si French aviator Antoine de Saint-Exupéry, if you want to build the ship, do not herd people together to collect wood and do not assign them tasks and work, kundi hangarin ang walang katapusang lawak ng dagat. Hindi lang makafocus sa mga bagay-bagay na detalyeng ito, kundi focus on the vastness of the sea. Because you have that vision. Yung motivation ng isang tao para maabot ng kanyang desired future ay makakamit niya. Hindi lamang through his own strength, of course, by the strength of the Lord. So, it is arriving at a spiritual place, otherwise unobtainable by human effort. A man may say, never know what all he has forfeited when he lives with no vision. Ibig sabihin, hindi nyo maunawaan mabuti yung mga nasayang nating mga pagkakataong binigay ng Diyos dahil wala tayong pangitain. Walt Disney opened Disney World in October 1971. Of course, during that time, Walter Disney was already dead. Yung architect na namahala lahat ng iyon, in a genuine effort to honor Walt Disney, turned to Mrs. Disney and said, "Ma'am, I wish Mr. Disney could have seen this." Tumayo ang may bahay ni Mr. Walt Disney without ever taking her eyes off the sprawling playland. Sabi ni Mrs. No, he already did. Ang nakikita niyo iyan, nakita na ni Walt Disney na aking asawa. Nakita niyan lahat yan. Bago yun pa nakita. Once a man can see the invisible, he will begin dreaming of the incredible. And he will find himself doing the impossible. Ang sinasabi po natin ngayon, mga kapatid, as simple a person you can be, in uniform or civilian, dream big. Have that vision. Back in 1990s, while we were starting the work in San Mateo North Sagaray, tatatlo lang kaming umaattend. Yung dalawa nag-aaway pa. Walang makapag-isip na isang araw ang gawain doon ay ano mangyayari. But the Lord just put that in my heart to have a vision. Natutulog ako sa sahig, walang pagkain, hirap na hirap. Hindi ko kinakwento to para maawa kaya no. Sasabi ko lang, I have that vision. That was 1990. Napunta kayo sa aming lugar. Tingnan yung lugar namin. Hindi man kasing ganda ng lugar na marami. But because of the vision that the Lord just gave to His man, punta kayo na sa church. So kung nangyari po sa amin, it could happen also to you. You just need to have that vision. You will see what things beyond what others cannot see. Have the vision because it's powerful. Samantala, I ask you to pray for our Squad 240. Samahan niyo na po ng panalangin para kay Major Dale Allen Batle na nasa Bicol region yan at pati kanyang family. Please pray for Patrolman Reginald de la Cruz, Patrolman Francis Lloyd Legardo, Police Staff Sergeant Adio Burgess. Pray for Police Master Sergeant Fernando Datig, Police Master Sergeant Rudolph Ramos, ganyan din po si Police Master Sergeant Ryan Garcia. Sama niyo rin po sa panalangin si Police Senior Master Sergeant Will Ray Guillermo, si Police Senior Master Sergeant Carlito Mendoza Jr., aming Assistant Squad Leader, si Police Executive Master Sergeant Joseph Aquino, and please pray for our Squad Leader, Police Major Romeo de Guzman. And I have that vision that this man will one day be having their promotion granted. Salamat po sa Panginoon. For those of you who are watching with us, God bless us all and may God give you peace and wisdom. Stay safe. Until next time, salamat po.